Hello, Aries. This is Tarot Messenger with your relationship reading for June 2021. And it has been a long hiatus for me. I cannot keep up with all of the changes that are happening in my life. It's nearly impossible. But I feel like I'm at a place right now where I can take some time to do the things that I absolutely love to do. And it is really, really great to be back with you, Aries. I have been looking at your energy for months. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. But I just want to say thank you to all the healthcare workers out there. You guys are my heroes. You're putting yourselves on the line. You guys are working so hard, and I just admire and love every one of you, and thank you for all the work that you do. All the healthcare workers out there, you guys are fantastic. Okay, so yeah, it's been a long time since I've been online. I'm glad to be back. I got a promotion, but I also lost somebody in my life that was very, very dear to me. So it's been extremely traumatic. And I just kind of felt like I couldn't do this justice. I couldn't read and manage everything else that was going on in my life. So I just kind of feel like it's starting to taper off now. And hopefully this will be the case moving forward. This is what I am planning. So in any case, as I said, it's great to be back with you, Aries. And I have been looking at your energy for quite some time. And I went ahead and just drew some cards and looked at your energy here, and I will explain all of that in a minute. I'm going to draw two cards from the Lover's Oracle right here, and let's see what's going on, Aries. But wow, you guys have been going through a lot of changes as well. I think everybody's going through a lot of changes. So let's take a look at what we have here. Okay, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. That is exactly what I've been seeing, Aries. And I will get into more of that, but I have been seeing a lot of this type of energy right here. And this is a good vibration, and I will explain why. Sometimes we need to disconnect from everything that's going on. That's exactly how I feel right now. Is just disconnect. Okay. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Absolutely. 100% have faith, because something better is coming in for you, Aries. Okay? So when I was looking at your reading, I felt like you were involved with somebody who kind of wasn't respecting your time, or they just kind of, they call you whenever they want. It's kind of like a booty call. And you're like, you know what? I just kind of feel like you're feeling like you're being mistreated or disrespected, or you just feel like you're not getting the time that you deserve. Okay? So the first card that came out was the Seven of Swords. And running away, hidden dishonor. Yeah, I just kind of feel like, Aries, I feel like you're not giving yourself 100% of what you deserve. It's almost like you're settling for something less. And as I said, I feel like there's somebody in your life who's not treating you right. Okay? I just kind of feel like, they're in your life and they're out of your life, and they're doing whatever they want to do, and they kind of put you last. And I feel like that's, you're just at your wit's end now. You're tired of being treated like that, and I feel like you're just wanting to move on. So the other card, or the next card I should say, that came out was the Death card. And yeah, I'm feeling like there was a total ending happening here. A total transformation is taking place. And I feel like you've had enough, Aries, right? With the late night booty calls, and, there's not enough trust in the relationship. And I feel like they're just not treating you the way that you want to be treated. And I kind of also feel like they take advantage of you. So, and this could be financially or sexually, or I just kind of feel like they use you, but they're real sly about it, right? Like they're very careful about how they pull you in, or how they drag you into their drama. Okay, so yeah, I just kind of feel like that ending is coming for sure. All right, Queen of Swords. I have been seeing this energy in your space for about the last 6 months, Aries. I just feel like there's an Aquarian energy, or there's an air energy, or I feel like there's a lot of pressure on you mentally, and it's really taking its toll. But on the other side, I feel like you're getting ready to cut the nonsense, and I feel like you're calling on your highest wisdom and your highest power to just cut this nonsense, right? Because it's just not working out, and you're not being treated the way that you deserve to be treated. But not only that, I feel like there are other people in your life that ask you to help them, and then when you need their help, they're not around for you. Okay, so yeah, that's just not working out. Okay, that's, Aries is just ready to move on from that. Okay, so here's your energy right here. And we have the Emperor energy, as I said, calling on your highest wisdom and your highest power. And let's notice the number 4 there for the Emperor. The number 4 is really vibrating in your space very strong right now, Aries. I just kind of feel like you're taking back your foundation, you're taking back control, and it does require you to have a lot of independence and a lot of control over your situation. But I definitely feel like, if you're not already vibrating in this energy, it's right around the corner. Okay. So yeah, the next card that came out here is the Sun card, the number 19, which is also the number 1, which is all about independence and you taking back control of your life, and just taking the reins and deciding that what you want is way better than what you're getting right now. So I feel like this is an excellent time for the Sun to come out, right? I saw when I saw these two cards together, I feel like once this transformation takes place, this is what's coming for you, Aries. Okay, there is something so much better for you. And as I said, I've been looking at this energy for like the last 6 months. I've been noticing that this is happening for you. But right now, I feel like this is a time of expansion, and it's definitely a time for you to move on. If you have any doubts about the relationship that you're in now, Aries, I feel like right now would be a fantastic time to cut the cord and just to move on. All right. So the next energy we had is the Ten of Wands. Again, I'm feeling this air sign. Some of you could be Aries with Aquarius rising, or Gemini, your moon in Gemini, or something like that. I feel a very strong sense of an air sign around you, Aries, and I just feel like the weight of this relationship is totally getting to you. And you just don't want to deal with it anymore. You don't want to deal with their drama. You don't want to deal with other people's drama. It is time to let that weight go and to move on. You have so much permission to do that, Aries. It's not even funny. Okay? So, yeah, burden, struggles, overextending yourself, for people who don't appreciate it, or for this relationship that's just not working out for you. Okay? All right. So next card we have is the Nine of Swords. And yeah, and sometimes you feel a lot of anxiety, and I'm picking up on people who have insomnia, where you have extraordinary insomnia and anxiety, and it's just really getting to you, and you're always tired. And I feel like this is coming from that person that you've been hanging out with. And for some of you, it could just be the beginning of a relationship with somebody that you just met, and maybe you're just friends right now or whatever. But I feel like that person is causing a tremendous burden on your life, and I also causing problems for other people in your life. I'm just picking that up now. But yeah, I wanted to do this reading ahead of time just to make sure that I was really picking up on what I was feeling. And this is definitely, when I pulled these cards out, I was like, oh no, I'm definitely on the mark with that. So yeah, it is time to move on, Aries. Okay. So yeah, here we have the Five of Pentacles, and I feel like hard times, feeling of lack, and yeah, definitely. For some of you, I feel like you're moving on to a different career and, there's a lack of finances right now. But for others of you, I feel like this person or somebody has taken advantage of you monetarily, or maybe they ripped you off or just took all the money or whatever, and you thought it was going to be a completely different scenario, and no, it turned out to be a total scam. So anyway, Aries, I just kind of feel like you're onto it, and this is total confirmation that that person does not have your best interest at heart. Okay, so whatever games that they've been playing, that's, I just kind of feel like that's the end of that. I'm going to do some more. I'm going to read these cards a little bit further. I'm going to drill down a little bit further on some of these cards. And let's take a look at that death card. I want to see what's going on with the number 13, that death card, which is also, Aries, which is also the number 4. Okay, exactly. I feel, we've got the 6 of Swords there. You are moving on. If you haven't already moved on, Aries, it is high time for you to take the next step. And I know for some of you, it's scary. For others of you, you may not have a place to go right now. But I feel like the most important thing right now is to get away from that person. Because I feel like they're dragging you down. Okay? So, all right, so let's, I want to open the Queen of Swords. I want to see what's going on with that, because that energy has been attached to you for quite some time, Aries. And okay, so, right, okay, so what I'm hearing is that this relationship is up and down. All right, so it's almost like I feel like your partner just can't decide on what she wants to do or what he wants to do. There is just way too much indecisiveness, and it's just causing a huge burden and a huge nightmare for you, Aries. All right, so and I feel like they are involved with somebody else, or they're wanting to get involved with somebody else. But that Queen of Swords energy is, in some cases it's a good, and in other cases it's not the greatest for you. Okay? All right, so happy times. All right, so when you guys get together, it's wonderful, right? Emotionally, physically, spiritually, it feels fantastic. But then when reality hits, what happens? It just kind of feels like you feel like you've been taken advantage of, or you're sitting there going, what the heck happened? It's like you guys were having such a great time, and all of a sudden your partner is just gone, or unresponsive, or a completely different person, right? So I just kind of feel like you keep going back to this, Aries, having a fantastic time, partying, emotional fulfillment, etc., etc. But then, like I said, then the next day it's like completely different. Like something happens and you're like, okay, wait, I gotta get out of here. This is just, something doesn't feel right. Okay? So, this energy right here, I feel like is extremely desirable and very beautiful and emotionally fulfilling. But it's so temporary. Right? It just doesn't last. It's not something that can last for the long haul. Okay? So let me open up that 5 of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on there. Because I feel like there's something going on physically or financially. And let's take a closer look at this. I feel like, Aries, this is how you feel when you're alone, or this is how you've been feeling, and then you want to get back up with your partner so that you can feel better. But it's like I said, that feeling is so fleeting, right? It just doesn't last, because they're not they tell you everything that you want to hear, but they're not in it for the long haul. And so you're not feeling supported, right? Or the other thing is, I feel like this person is incapable. Like they really want to be there for you, but they're incapable of doing that. Yeah, okay, exactly. So we need to temper the situation, right? We need to calm the situation down, take a step back. The angel of temperance is here to remind you that there needs to be a balance in life, right? We can't always be having fun and having a good time and throwing caution to the wind. Okay, yes, the angel of temperance is saying, you know what, it's time to take a step back, to really give this situation the consideration that it deserves. Because you don't want to end up in a permanent situation like this with the Five of Pentacles. Because you do feel like an outsider, Aries, right? You just kind of feel like it's not happening for you. All right, so yeah, that's just not a good feeling. So I'm going to open that Sun card. Let's see what's going on. Because yeah, I feel like with the Sun card here and trust, I feel like the universe is saying you need to trust that everything is going to be okay on the other side. Once you let go, once you do the hard work, Aries, the universe will open up to something much better. And I kind of feel like that person has been waiting for you. And they're wondering where you are, right? And they just can't find you. But I feel like that's right around the corner. If you go through it, if you do the hard work, if you let go, Aries, I feel like it's really going to happen for you. And what you've been asking for and what you desire, I feel like the universe is going to bring that partner towards you. As a matter of fact, I feel like that person is waiting or has been waiting on you for some time. Okay, so opening up the prosperity card of the Sun, let's take a look at that happiness, that success, that joy. Yeah, okay, we have the energy of the Leo right here with the Chariot. So this is very interesting. Not only is the Chariot extremely strong and forceful and right up your alley, a very fiery type of energy, Aries, but I also feel like there's a lot of prosperity attached to this. Okay, so yeah, wow, when I look at this, it kind of gives me goosebumps. I want to take a look. Let's see. Yeah, let's take a look at a sun sign here. I want to choose a sun sign from this deck. Yeah, I'm asking Spirit to give us a look at what's going on with one of these sun signs, because I just kind of feel like there is someone waiting on you, Aries. Okay. Oh, Libra. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this person could be what we were talking about here. This person could be the person that you're with now, Aries, or it could be somebody that's coming into your life in the future. Now, this is very interesting, okay? I have been seeing these air signs moving around your energy so strong. I mean, the energy is extremely potent. All right? So, yeah, now that's very interesting. I'm going to choose one more card from the astrology deck, or the sun sign, to see what's going on there. I am feeling a strong sense of Leo, but let's see what this deck is going to show us. Oh, wow. Okay, Scorpio. So for some of you, I feel like there's a trust issue with a Scorpio. That's what I'm picking up. I'm feeling like there's something is going on with the Scorpio, and either the trust isn't there or you need to open yourself up to trust this person. Okay? All right. So I want to move on to the Spirit Animal Oracle, and the two cards that I chose for you, or that the deck chose for you actually. The first one is Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. So in this case, be fearless and bold. In other words, do the work that needs to be done, but at the same time, don't be manipulative and argumentative and having to have everything your way, Aries, because you won't get the results that you want. Okay, so again, we have that number 4 energy there. Taking control, building a strong foundation. Okay, the other card that came out for you was Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. So it is time to let go of that abusive relationship. Again, we have the number 31, the number 4, Aries. A really, really strong number for you right now in numerology, but it is definitely time to cut the cord, okay? Wow. All right. So that's all I have for you today, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. You guys take care. I'll see you next time.